The tilted cube. It's the MVP of World Chase Tag.
Tackling it with that side ball. Look at him going. Pure commitment in his moves.
And that's a quick tag. Nice play there by Jake.
Oh my God. Trips over the mountain.
The tilted cube. One of the most formidable and most used obstacles in World Chase Tag, a 2 by 1.5 meter metal cube-like structure designed to be a high EQ area. EQ stands for evasion quality, a hypothetical value that represents how much protection an obstacle provides for the evader. High EQ obstacles provide a lot of protection, low EQ obstacles provide less protection. Almost 70% of chases start with the evader using this obstacle.
3 words to describe the tilted cube. It's fast-paced again.
Look at the speed he attacks the tilted cube. A lot of work down low from Seth Wang.
Juke.
Here he's going. Opening up that same.
Dive.
Seth able to stay low. It's not going yet. Does go now, but does it go well enough?
Duck, dive, and dodge. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's not a bad way of describing it.
Just look at Andy. He's got a good start. Wow. He just
Comes back on himself. And he goes back down
the front line. Onto the tilted cube. Berkey, Travis.
Oh man, Kyle.
Onto the mountain. Racing round the outside. The sisters again goes over it. Onto the mountain.
So from an invader's point of view, the tilted cube is heavily a time-wasting obstacle. You have a massive opportunity to gain valuable seconds to get an evasion.
This is exclusively a fucking juking obstacle. Pretty much everybody and their mothers use this to juke. Most people are going to be starting off there. It's the top left-hand corner of the court, if you're looking at it from the chaser's perspective and kind of the audience. Most people start there. It's a comfy position, very easy to see where the chase is coming in from, super open. It's so easy to just kind of dick about there and get people to waste time and kind of just like make them staggered.
It's okay, around by the tilted cube. He's wasting a lot of time, that's good. 15 seconds. Oh, and his round the rig, he's building a lot of distance between them. This is looking really good for him. Oh, that's evasion! Dave gets an evasion. There's 2-1 to end this game.
As an evader, you want to be using this obstacle to create as much time as you can. Because of how kind of big and boxy it is, it's very difficult to shoot through unless you're someone like Seth.
He goes straight at it. He knows that attack any point in the 20 seconds is enough. Dives through, doesn't make it. He does make it, and that is it. Marrero Gang, the back-to-back champions, out in the quarterfinals. Huge shot coming.
As an evader, you want to be using the height of the obstacle to get in the way of your chaser. So that means that you want to be making sure that you're not near the opening side of the tilted cube, because that's going to be the easiest for the chaser to get into the tilted cube. But to try use it as like a cat and mouse situation again. So wherever the evader is, the chaser is, you want to be on the opposite side.
I run round it a lot. Just like Benny Hill, just run round the same obstacle quite a lot. I think if your evader is one that doesn't know how to cut you off and they just kind of think they're going to outpace you, you can really just use that to your advantage and just go round and around it. That's the way that you see a lot of the Eugen guys use it, because it works so fucking well. Obviously it doesn't always work because someone can just then cut you off and dive for you, and that's kind of where it comes into play for the kind of chaser, the diving aspect of it. Like, you can really catch the evader off guard by diving through head first and just tagging them.
So as a chaser, this is the complete opposite thing. You want to be flushing out your evader as quickly as you can, and that means you want to be inside that cube. The easiest way to do that is to get straight into the center. There's been a couple of examples of people that chase the evader too much around the outside, and that's when time wastes and that's when they get away.
Goes back on himself, again the tilted cube, providing a lot of protection, used very well. United still looking to get that first point on the board, and a stumble from Mini means that he has not managed to chase him down. That's the first point of this quarter-final. United take the lead on last year's runners-up.
What you want to go into the tilted cube with is decisiveness, is making sure that you make a decision, you go for it. If that's go left, if that's go right, doesn't matter. Just make the decision and go for it. You want to flush them out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Open Generations to win the match.
So I've seen 3 things that have been done by people on the cube. The first one is Seth utilizing the tiny bit of underbar space to dive through and really cut down that distance between the evader on the other side and him as the chaser.
The one that comes to mind straight away, obviously probably said by Greg as well, is Seth Wang fucking diving through that shit at like top speed. What?
The second thing I've seen, I think Eric did this, is coming from the mountain and hurdling straight into the cube, utilizing one of the side poles to slingshot around. And the third thing I've seen, Xavier and Verki have done this, and that's coming from the sisters, using the first slanted pole of the cube to stride off, or tack off, straight to the mountain, and almost continue a little circle.
Line, he's built up a bit of a distance, goes over the sisters, onto the mountain, over that, back towards the loading bay. We could see the first point here, spin round for Chris.
I mean, the effective one is always the dive, but it leaves, I mean, I've seen so many people get hurt from it and fall over head first. United are one of the fucking classics. I mean, Charles chasing me, smashed his leg into that bar to catch me, which is something that, again, I'm not totally willing to do that all the time, like sacrifice my body for things, but if you are, diving through that is gonna be your best fucking bet.
Under the mountain, loses some speed. Able to stay low, but he's Knight of Flight, former MVP. Clement Dumais going straight at him, launches through the bars but can't get there. Free of world chase tag, and you cannot get out of the way. Oh, but he's got out of the way of that one. Oh no, he hasn't. He's claiming the tag. It's given, the ref says it's given. Or he's struggling to cut down the distance. Over the mountain he goes, launches down, but cannot get there. Invasion, what a piece. In comes Steck again. Charging, taking the height and just pins him. Quick tag, exactly what he wants. We're off. Kazuya chasing Foucan. James Bond couldn't catch Foucan. Hanging around, waiting. He kills time. That's a good thing. Wow. That's a bad thing for Augustin. Time. The evader is the former chaser. Steck straight at him to the tilted cube and gets the back of the hand. Quick tag. So wants to see that man round the tilted cube. Foucan looking to make it a treble. 3 points. Skirting around the tilted cube. He's getting close down.
The tilted cube is one of the key obstacles on the quad. The chaser should aim to flush out the evader as quickly as possible and force them into a lower EQ area. The best way for a chaser to gain control of the tilted cube is to get on the inside of the obstacle. The evader can use the size and EQ of the obstacle to Benny Hill their opponent. By staying on the opposite side of the obstacle, they can waste the chaser's time to run down the clock and score the evasion. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe for more World Chase Tag. Keep chasing and don't get caught.
Congratulations, United! You are the winners of this year's World